Turning now to weather, we saw some snow today. I hear it's wrapping up, but we still got some chilly temperatures on the way.
Yeah, right, Lauren. We definitely will be cold tomorrow still, but we'll lose the snow after quite a snowy stretch across the area. We saw several inches of snow the past several days, but things will be drier to wrap up the weekend. Taking a look at your 13 weather ball, it is solid green, no change for senior number, so we will still be in the mid-20s tomorrow. However, it will be a dry Sunday across the area. This view brought to you by LaFontaine Lincoln of Grand Rapids. Highs today generally topped out in the mid to even upper 20s. 24 was the number in Grand Rapids, 27 in Muskegon, 30 in South Haven, and a little bit cooler off to the north, 23 degrees in Big Rapids. Weather headlines show snow is coming to an end now. We will be drier overnight tonight, but still will be a pretty cloudy night. Breezy conditions will likely develop at least somewhat along the lakeshore heading into the morning hours tomorrow, but the main story heading into Sunday will be the snow arriving Sunday night into Monday morning, with the pretty warm conditions developing next week as well. Muskegon right now sitting at 27 degrees. You're one of the warmer spots though. The wind is fairly light currently, generally out of the west at 7 miles per hour, which is making it feel a little bit cooler out there, making it feel like the teens rather than the 20s. Current air temperatures across West Michigan generally in the 20s, 28 in South Haven, 24 in Grand Rapids, and 23 is the number off to the north in Big Rapids. They'll generally hold through the 20s throughout this evening thanks to cloud cover persisting. Notice though that the snow will be ending across the area. If you're still seeing snow, we'll generally dry things out heading into Sunday morning. Temperatures, at least in most areas, probably dipping down into the upper teens by daybreak tomorrow. Right now, you can see all the snow we saw earlier today now coming to an end, pushing well off to the southeast, leaving most of us with just cloudy skies, and that trend will continue through the rest of the overnight. We could see a stray snow shower still overnight, especially south of Grand Rapids, but I do think most of us will contend with just dry and cloudy conditions. Waking up tomorrow morning, just cloud cover will persist, and then the winds will get at least a little bit breezy out of the southwest along the lakeshore. However, this is our next chance of seeing some widespread snow. This is 11 p.m. tomorrow. You can see widespread snow, especially along to the north of I-96. That's where I think we could see possibly some low-end travel impacts tomorrow night into early Monday morning. But by the time the morning commute arrives on Monday, all that snow will likely be well to the east of us and well gone out of West Michigan. This is what we're expecting with snowfall. Generally along into the north of I-96, we could squeeze out an inch or two or snow, but though south of I-96, really not expected to see a whole lot Sunday night into Monday morning. Beyond that, we will likely heat things up at least a little bit on Monday, back into the mid-30s, and then the upper 30s on Tuesday. We could start the day with at least a little bit of freezing rain before that transitions to purely rainfall during the afternoon hours. Tracking that storm system out, this is Tuesday morning. We could see at least a brief period of some freezing rain, if not a wintry mix, before warmer temperatures move in and change that all over terrain. By warm temperatures, I mean it will definitely be warm later this week. We'll probably climb into the low 40s Thursday and Friday before cooler conditions likely arrive by the middle of January as winter is set to hit West Michigan yet again. Overnight tonight, the snow will gradually come to an end if it hasn't already. Most of us, though, will stay dry overnight with temperatures in the teens off to the north and Grand Rapids to the south, a little bit cooler than 20 degrees. Your 7-day forecast does show Monday will likely be dry after a round of early morning snowfall. Most of that will likely accumulate north of I-96 of 1 to 2 inches. Some wintry mix is possible on Tuesday morning before that changes over to mostly rainfall as temperatures warm well above freezing. And then later in this week, Lauren, it looks pretty warm back into the low 40s. So any snow we have on the ground right now will probably be gone a week from now.
I'm sure a lot of people will like that. You know,
yeah,
driving
sure.
with the snow, it's pretty to look at, but not to drive on.
Exactly.
Thank you, Colton, and thank you for joining us. We'll have more news and weather tonight at 11.